Okay, here we have the rice. We're gonna run T209. So the initial thing we do is put our empty rice flask on the scale, zero it out so we can get our material. So now our material has been placed on the table, and it's been cooled to room temperature and broken up. So now we're going to put our material in the rice flask and run that. We have a system that can run 2 rices at once. So some rices can run 1 and some can run 2. So to make sure we get all the material in the rice flask, then we can place it on the scale again, and here we're getting the initial dry weight. So the initial dry weight here is a 2013. So after we get our initial dry weight, we can place it here, and we want to submerge it with water. Our water bath is 77 degrees. So you want to fill it up. So about an inch is over the top of it, and then we can put it on the... Okay, we've filled up our rice flasks, and now we brought them over to suck all the air out of them. So we're placing them together, and we put in a timer system. And here is our manometer to show what the pressure is. You can see it start to suck down. So your goal pressure is 27.5 plus or minus 225. So the time you have is between 15 minutes plus or minus 2 minutes. So once we get sucked down, we can take our timer and change it to our 15 minutes. And this system will automatically shut off after 15 minutes of running. So then we can finish the testing. Our time's elapsed for our 15 minutes, so here's the manometer now. So now it's going to shut off, and then once it's shut off, we can finish running the test. Something in our lab we try to do is calibrate our bowls every month. We run a lot of rices, so we find that it changes, and that rices are a big deal, especially when you're dealing with your compaction on the road. So we run the rice bowl quite frequently. Make sure it's calibrated. So now we're going to take it and we're going to place it in our water bath. Okay, we've placed the rice flask in the water for 10 minutes, and the 10 minutes is up, so now we're going to weigh everything up. So we're going to want to make sure we put the lid on, get all the air out of it. We're going to have water coming out the top. Once you have that, place it up here, dry it off. The water bath is still 77 degrees. Once it's dried off good, take it, put it on the scale to get our final weight. So once we have that, we can do our calculation with our dry weight, our calibrated flask weight, and our final weight.